No, that's insane. Is it now? This could be one of like two or three things. One, it's just as the chief says, she's unconsciously doing it, blah blah blah. Either out of fear or not. This is entirely out of fear, or this is the thing that Kamui was talking about, where if you overstimulate the whatever the fuck, it kind of like just clears if you give it too much stimulation or whatever. I forget specifically what he said, but yeah, he was like, "Oh, overstimulation is like one of the big things to help clear a psychopath." It's just the stress, just the pure stress, and how Maki is. She immediately she's just fucked. She's just done. She's done. She's mind fucked, or it's all of the above. As my train of thought right now. He looks like Akira a little bit. Really, 32, 31. Okay, your mom just has a fucking freak ass face. Okay, that's what's up. His eyes. Okay. If she keeps you pure, we no longer have to color her. See? See, look, that huh? And it's just to look in her eyes. I'm like, she's not all gone. I don't know if she's all gone. That's kind of what I was, if I didn't say it, that's what kind of what I was getting at earlier. I didn't fully buy into it, right? Which is why I said it could be like one of three things. That, huh? Like it's like when it's like in anime or like in real life when you get caught or when something happens to you and then you go along with it. You know, like, yeah, if I just do this, it'll be done, and then it's not done. And you're like, huh? Oh shit. Interesting.
やはり生きておられたのですか。
Instantly.
トガネ委員長。
Instant. Hold on. We haven't met since. That doesn't mean that they're on the same side. Interesting.
その一つは、全能者は同じ瞬間に全能である必要はないということ。自分でも持ち上げられない重い石を作り出した後、軽くする。これなら全能性を保てる。今のシビラシステムが採用しているのもちょうどこの解消手段。シビラは自分に裁けない免罪体質者を自らに組み込むことで完全性を保っている。でもカムイは他人をクリアにすることで事実上あら
Hmm.
ゆる人間を免罪体質者に等しくした。結果パラドックスの解決を封じてしまった。その上でカムイはさらに疑問を投げかけている。シビラはシビラを裁けるのかと。裁けないならシビラはシビラ自身の例外となる。解決は自分を自分に組み込むこと。もちろんそんなことは不可能であり、では彼らが自分を裁けるなら裁けないものはないという点で完全性は保たれる。だけどもしそうなら
Those who comprise Sibyl cannot be criminally asymptomatic. Yes, because you would have to judge them because you judge everybody equally. And if you can't really judge asymptomatic people. So yeah, that makes sense. Because if that was the case, if they could do this, then everybody in Sibyl would have to be non-asymptomatic. Because if they are asymptomatic, then you can't do it at all because that's just not how that works.
一つだけ。犯行に使われたのはドミネーターです。
Okay, not on the same side. That was shock and surprise. He was like, "Why the fuck are you here? You were alive." So the lines are still there. Okay, he's done. Got it. Kamui sympathizers.
また話し相手を失っちまった。ドミネーターが使用された以上、カムイの犯行と見るべきでしょう。
It's targeting you, dumb fuck. Oh wait, Jesus. I'm still thinking about the fucking akane monologue. No, yeah. I think she's still fearful and just shocked and whatever. Yeah.
マスザキは知りすぎた。母さんの秘密に触れるものは排除すべきだ。
Mm.
やっぱりあなたが。
Oh, she didn't know. Oh yeah, she wasn't there. I'm dumb.
どうした？俺が怖いのか？その感情は誤りだ。なぜなら俺は母さんのシビラの申し子なのだから。俺の意志は社会の意志。
Is it?
俺の目は社会の。
Is it?
順法精神を誓う以上、お前は俺を否定することはできない。たとえどんなに潜在犯を嫌悪していようともな。
Yo, yeah, I didn't even think about that too. Yeah, with her relationship and how she works within society, how she views society, how she views herself, how she views Sybil compared to how she views herself, with standings to other people and then latent criminals in and of themselves, and then how she views the Sybil before and now after the bullshit that she went through, and now because Togane is technically, yeah, he's a child of the Sybil, like. Yeah, that's actually yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's mad interesting actually.
要件は何？
お前に調べてほしいことがある。
Oh, here we go.
akaneの祖母の居場所だ。彼女にはカムイを殺す役目を担ってもらう。
名前は桑島光一、23歳。
I was about to say he's pretty young.
ホープとみなされている人物のようです。調べたところ、桑島は例の飛行機事故にあった小学校に在籍し、修学旅行の1週間前に転校していたことが判明しました。はカムイの隠れ家だった港の
Oh, random.
株主でもあります。そして国交省の役人、直ちに桑島光一を確保します。
君がいるから皆安心してシビラを否定できる。それだけでも革命的だ。
Mm.
そろそろやってしまおう。見るに耐えない。ああ。
お疲れ様。君たちの役目はここまでだ。
Kill yourselves?
皆さん。
250. I'm gonna have to a lot of shit to write down.
かわいそうに。
なぜだ、なぜこんな。
それはこちらのセリフだ。君たちは地獄の季節を黙認し、あまたの犠牲者を貪って今の地位を手に入れ、さらには自らをクリアに保つため人の命をもてあそんだ。これが君たちの本当の色だ。
I was just randomly thinking. The whole discussion, not discussion, but the whole thing with the discussion with Akane and sagai with Juji. Fuck it. I think that's his name, Juji. Yes. I don't think it's Joji. I think it's Juji. But in the whole conversation with Akane and him, they could explain why the sibyl doesn't want to act as well. Because it doesn't want to out itself. Because if it does do that, then it's gonna be like, okay, I'm not omnipotent, and I wasn't correct because I had to change the rules. Yeah, that could explain why it doesn't want to act, at least partially. Also, he did want revenge. I'm not surprised, but I still think he has a bigger goal. I wouldn't say it doesn't affect me at all. He did want revenge though. Okay, sure. I still think maybe I don't even really feel like this. I'm kind of just saying it because it's just like this is all he wanted. That's kind of I don't know. I don't think he's gonna get any further than this because no, but we know because Akane literally said he wants to judge the sibyl, and then she theorized he wants to judge himself as well, and he wants to see what color he is. He wants to finally see his color, and we did hear from the fake doctor that Sagai or Joji was not interviewing um interrogating. He told us the story of Kamui, and for a long time in after the surgery in the beginning, he was trying to he was acting out to get judged. He was looking to get judged. He was looking, trying to find his color, where he stood, and et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, all that was kind of displayed just now, honestly, within that scene. Not within that scene, but within this like short little time span, or within this episode or whatever. We got kind of all of that in one. Yeah.
ありがとう。これでみんなに謝ることができる。君が責任を感じることじゃない。自分だけが助かった罪悪。
Wow. That's insane. Something so seminal. That's OD.
半信半疑の情報だったが、無事切り札を手に入れた。必要ないと言ったはずだ。常森茜は最大の障害になり得る。行動を封じるに越したことはない。その程度で彼女は止まらない。どんな状況においても自分の色を保ち続ける彼女だから、裁きの証人になってほしい。
She keeps her color.
ならこれで彼女を試せるさ。コイチ、行け、キリト。俺はここで役目を果たす。
Another fallen comrade.
君は再会するずっと前からもう僕たちの大切な仲間だったよ。
Friend, long before you and I were reunited.
お前たちなら世界を変えられる。
Okay.
彼は言った。だが無駄足ではないよ。代わりに彼らを見送ってやってくれ。
No way. That's kind of OD.
彼らは全員密入国者だ。何らかの事情で国を捨て、
ておもちゃにされた。こんな真似をしておきながら、
Hmm.
犯罪係数が上がったら奴らはカムイに救いを求めた。
そしてカムイの逆鱗に触れた。
焼いてくれと願ったのは家畜にされた人々だ。彼らはもう元の姿には戻れない。
She was ready to throw fucking hands. Now she's maybe getting too roped in. Now she's getting too invested. I'm not saying that her hue will be affected necessarily. I'm just saying she's getting too invested. Kogami. That's all I'm saying. So Togane and his mother talked about using maki because he was saying, "Oh, if she makes you pure, then we don't need to color her anymore, or we don't need to color her black." I think he said color. I don't think he said black specifically. I think he said then we don't need to color her anymore. If that's the case, then we can find further use for her. Huh? From Maki, right? Then Chief said, "Oh, how?" And Tokane said, in regards to Akane's grandmother. I think he specifically said grandmother. I can go back and check. Um, how did he somehow get Kamui's people or Kamui's team? How did he give them that information? How did he slip that to them? Because it's probably them. Because he even said so himself. Oh, we're gonna have Akane play Kamui's killer. He's gonna get Kamui to like try to suppress. He's gonna get Kamui to try to suppress Akane's movements through her grandmother, her seemingly only family, or like one of the most important people to her life. One of the only things that gets her really riled up like that. And then we're gonna have her get heated, and then like kill that nigga in revenge, or like or whatever, get heated and kill that nigga accidentally, whatever have you. He literally told us that. So it's just like, how did that go about? How did he slip them information? It doesn't really need to be answered necessarily. I don't think it's that important. There's just more so me like getting my thoughts in order. But it's like, yeah, how did that slip of information work? And because he did mention Maki as well. And then he also, Togane did say also, oh, I think I know what it is. Maki slipped them the information somehow, or she leaked it or some shit. Because we just had that scene where Togane was like, "Hey, yo, look into some shit for me." Her grandmother. So yeah, it was Maki, and that's why she was so fucking shocked. And that's also why when they found the doctor that did the surgery on Kamui, Maki was like, Togane looked at her and she had like freaked the fuck out. Um, Not necessarily because it decided to do anything with Akane, because like he hadn't asked her that yet, but like she knew that they were probably doing something, and she was like, "Oh, it was probably them." Damn, Maki, you're going in too deep. You need to stand up to your bullies. You're digging yourself in a hole. I don't know how far you can go if they really kill this girl's grandmother. It's just an ear. I'm not that crazy about it. I was like, is it gonna be an eye? I thought it was a finger. Then I was like, this psychopath has to be something a little bit more fucked up than that. I was like, they like eyes. Could it be an eye? But it's not an eye. It's just an ear. It's not that bad. It could also maybe be a fake ear, to be honest. But she did scan it, though, to be fair. But I'm wondering if you can, like, fake that somehow. I mean, you can already be asymptomatic and just not show up. Or you can be Kamui and be a fucking ghost, right? So it's like... And then hollows exist, right? So it's like, do they have some kind of other technology that we don't know about that could somehow fake this? Or they're just like, yeah, we're just going to crawl for your ear. Fuck you. Sorry. You'll be all right. We'll give you a prosthetic or some shit. I mean, ear isn't that crazy, though. But, yeah. Damn. That sucks.
サイガジョージだ。あんたの取り調べを担当する。あんたの取り調べを担当する。俺のことで妙な噂が広まって っててな。なんでも俺と話すとサイコパスが濁るそうだ。本当にそんなことができるのか。
Oh, he said, "What's up?" Oh shit! Now he's heated.
初めてだよ。要求は何だ。
常森茜はカムイに近づいた。厄介だし冒涜ですらある。
Nah, look in her eye. I like that look in her eye. She's good. She got it. I believe. I believe.
常森
Nah,
茜は
nah, she's ready.
近づいた。厄介だし冒涜ですらある。少しおとなしくしてほしい。
監視カメラがカムイを捉えたのは15分前。一緒にいるのは全員年齢も職業もバラバラね。
15年前
They would be supporters. That makes sense.
了解。
Or people.
長谷部亮介は
The guy that he's interrogating right now. I forget his name already. The hell.
接点は
Yeah, the season of hell.
地獄の季節か。今まで透明人間として振る舞ってきたカムイが姿を見せながら行動を起こした。つまり
He's ready. It's time to know to push up, I guess.
決着をつけようとしている。
Nah, that look in her eye. I'm ready. She's ready. You got it. Nah, this episode was good as fuck. This episode was good. This episode's good. Grandmother. Oh no.
ばあちゃんのな。
Ain't no way. Wait, no, ain't no, 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 ain't no, 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 no. Wait, because this is so weird. Because it's like, okay, from the first talk with Togane and his mom, I'm like, okay, hard lines are drawn. And then I was like, with the initial reaction that the guy had in the cell to Togane's mother, I was like, okay, it's kind of weird. I was like, what does that mean? Is that all? Is that like, oh, hey, I remember you. What are you doing here? Or is that like shock and awe, like kind of fear? Not fear, roll that back, but like shock and awe. And then later on, I confirmed it to be probably shock and awe because they killed him. So it's like, okay, you're probably not on their side, right? And then that kind of reaffirmed or reconfirmed for me that hard lines are drawn, right? But now it's like, okay, Togane probably used Maki to if not for Maki to directly give them info on Kane's grandmother, they at least Maki at least gave Togane information to somehow slip to them. That kind of matters a little bit with how culpable she is to this and if she can have redemption or not. Yeah. So directly or like by proxy, indirectly, gave information to the guy that gave information to the guy that did it. Either way, possibly maybe Maki is somehow in on it and she gave them some kind of information, or Togane gave them information, and then I'm assuming they themselves captured her because the guy was talking to Kamui. Kamui was like, I told you not to do that. Like, you didn't need to do that. It's not gonna stop her. And he was like, it's a test. Fuck it. Sure. How did Togane know about that? Unless Togane has some spies within Kamui shit or knew somehow where they were keeping her, and then therefore he knew where she was and went to her, or there's another twist, and Togane somehow got into contact with Kamui, etc., etc. My theories from before. Kamui somehow, I mean, Togane somehow got into contact with Kamui, etc., etc. But with Togane's backstory, it's like, when the fuck would that even be possible? I'm assuming within most of his childhood, if not all of it, he was overseen by his mother and by the like what we saw in his backstory. He was overseen by people, and his psychopath was monitored. Right? He's 30. Oh, and then he went missing like 15 years ago. Right? I have to look back on that too, because he went missing. He's like 33, 34, I believe. And then they said he went missing too. I forget for how long. I believe it was like 15 years, or like 15 years later he came back up or something. So it's like, yeah, timeline wise, if the Kamui thing syncs up, oh, and oh wow, I'm on his wiki page right now. Togane is he shows up in chapter 1. That's so random. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, like, how did you know? How do you know? Also, I hope he's 41. It says he's 41. Eh, Um, yeah, I don't know. Fuck. Is she dead? I don't know. I could see it. I could see it be either or. I don't know. But I feel like they would have showed it. Unless we're just gonna get like a hard cut to like her just being straight up dead, and or it's gonna leave it up to it's gonna leave it up to us as a mystery until Akane figures it out, and then it's gonna like a huge shock. And then it was so sad. Like at first, from her look, I was like, "Oh, she got it. She's a hardballer. She got it. She's good, bro." And she was like, "Oh, are you one of Akane's friends?" I took that as like dementia type beat first, and then I was like, "Wait, he's wearing like the enforcer suit gimmick type thing, so she could easily mistake him as actually one of Akane's friends." And I was like, "Damn, either way, that really sucks." I was like, "Oh fuck, damn."